Hey, Scruffy. How you doing? Wow. Give me the silent treatment again? Okay, it's a little better. So I saw Scruffy saw me preparing dinner in the kitchen. Maybe he got impatient because I was taking too long. Okay. I'm actually a little early tonight, so you shouldn't be mad. Okay, well, I got, let's see, your ocean whitefish and kibble. Okay, so I brought out the water earlier today, but he wasn't around. Uh-oh. He's cutting me off. Okay, well, I gotta get the food on the table and get the glove. Okay. Not gonna let me squat down, huh? So, okay, I'm gonna move to the chair. I'm gonna have to put the glove on the hard way. Okay. Okay. So I had to use the orange chair to help me get the glove on. So, it was really cold last night and this morning. So I think the temperature dropped last night. I took a shower kind of late last night, and when I stepped in to the shower, I was already shivering. So I guess it must have been cold. So usually that's not a problem unless it's really cold. It actually took like a minute or two for the hot water to warm me up and stop shivering. Yeah, that actually has not happened to me that often. I actually only remember one extreme time where that happened to me. I was traveling. I was in what was I? It was Kyoto, Japan, and I was at an Airbnb, and just I guess by happenstance, so the place I booked a room for, it looks like it was a dedicated Airbnb hotel. So the owner or manager looks like he bought an entire building just host Airbnb people. So, but yeah, just kind of the timing that I was there. I think the day I checked in, there was one pair of guests, but they were leaving that day, and so the rest of my stay was basically just me in the whole building. And the Airbnb requests that you keep the electricity off, on the heat and the appliances and the lights and whatever when you're not there and using them. And and let's see, and yeah, that time when I was in Japan, let's see, and in Kyoto, was that transition from winter to spring. So it wasn't quite spring yet. So I was a couple weeks early. I missed the cherry blossoms, but yeah, we actually had a cold wave while I was there. So it actually, I think, snowed one day, just very lightly, and yeah, it was freezing. It got into freezing temperatures. I think one or two of the days, at least in the morning. and so the Airbnb was very cold because nobody was there to turn on the heat, and so I booked my itinerary very, very tightly, so I was doing stuff nonstop during my trip, trying to take advantage of every minute I was there. So I wasn't in the Airbnb that often, and so I basically came back from my day trip or whatever, and it was late, and I get into the building, and it's really cold. It's I don't know how cold it is, but even with all my heavy clothing on, it was cold. And I needed to take a shower. And the shower, they have basically a whole bath and shower area on the first floor because it was designed for multiple guests. And oh, he's really climbing. I can feel his claws. And so anyway, my room was on the second floor, but all the showers were on the first floor. And I said, well, okay, I can, it's a short walk, and I can, I know it's cold, but I can, quickly dash to the showers from my room, and wearing my towel or light clothing or whatever I was wearing. I don't need to bundle up in my outdoor gear to go to the bathroom. And boy, was I wrong. I was freezing by the time I got downstairs. I was just shivering like crazy. I was losing body heat like really fast, and it was actually maybe a little dangerous. If I had to do it again, I wouldn't do it that way. So I was traveling alone, so if I went into hypothermia shock or something like that, I'd be probably dead. Because there'd be nobody there to find me until it's too late. So I ran, and already when I was downstairs, I was losing heat so fast. I was like, I can't turn back now. I gotta keep going. And so I made it into the showers and turned on the hottest water I could really fast, and and basically I sat in the hot shower for a really long time trying to steam up the room, dreading the idea that I'm going to have to leave and go back upstairs and do that again. And I was just sitting there just trying to muster up the mental energy to do it one more time because it was that cold. So not doing that again. So I probably either I should have skipped the shower, or I should have turned on all the heat in the house or the building or whatever. So I kind of wonder how that guy's doing. He was nice. I liked him. I didn't get to know him that well. Unfortunately, from what I read, usually he's a little more hands-on with the guests, and I ask a lot of questions, and so I was kind of hoping, to chew off his ear, asking questions. Usually, by descriptions, he's all for that type of thing. But yeah, I think a couple days before my arrival, his father died, and so he had to leave town for the funeral. So I totally understand. But he actually met me on my check-in day, but that's when he had to leave. Okay, I'm going to give Scruffy his food. Okay, here you go. So, will I be able to brush Scruffy? So yeah, he's still kind of dodging on this side. So just do a little bit of that side and do a little bit of this side, and all done. Okay, all done. So let's see. Yeah, I saw Scruffy sleeping on the table this morning, I think. And then I think I also saw him. He left the table and then he, I think, went out into the open part of the deck. And the sun came out today, so even though it was kind of cold, the sun was clear. And I think by the time Scruffy went out, yeah, it was starting to warm up. So the morning, the early morning, and the night was cold, and then the day was actually kind of nice. A little colder than yesterday, but not too bad. So yeah, I came out at lunchtime, and he wasn't here. So I don't know where he went. So I brought out the water and poked around the yard looking for him. Didn't see him. So I did, I took a couple pictures of the maple trees in the back here. So yeah, the one that I'm really worried about is not blooming. It looks pretty bad. I'm very concerned it's not going to come back. All I can do is just sit, wait, and pray, I guess. But in contrast, yeah, the two other surviving trees in the back are blossoming leaves finally. So yeah, they're doing red leaves. And then, Scruffy looks like he's about to throw up. Looks like he stopped. Never seen him recover. And, yep, he vomited. So there's usually three waves. Here's wave number 2. Wish he could throw up on the mat or the plate. But yeah, he manages to miss everything. Gets it right on the deck. So usually there's one more smaller vomit at the end. don't know how to help Scruffy with the vomiting. He's running away. He's going to throw up over there. You like making a mess all over my deck, huh? So this time I stacked the food kind of high and narrow, so the balls were directly on top of it. So should have slowed him down. I don't know. So I think I'm going to have to give him more kibble, make up for his vomit. And I'm going to have to do some cleanup, and actually have some things I need to do tonight, so I might have to wrap this up early, let him finish dinner on his own. Figure he might want to wait, recover from his throwing up. There's actually quite a bit of food still there. I don't know, maybe that's why he was giving me the silent treatment tonight. Maybe his stomach was upset earlier. He seems to want to eat, so he's going for the food again. So, yeah, it's a funny coincidence. So, I actually didn't eat anything today. I kind of been losing my appetite. So I mentioned, the problem that I have yesterday. It's pretty serious, and so this has actually been weighing on me. But for a while. But the enormity of the worst case scenario, I think, just occurred to me a couple days ago, and so it's starting to take its toll on me. And so last night I had trouble finishing my dinner, and today I just didn't feel like eating. So I have dinner ready to go, so I'll eat dinner, but I'm actually not feeling that hungry right now. And I didn't sleep well at all either. I actually woke up early because I tossed and turned all night. Ended up going to sleep pretty late, I think, in the end, and then woke up early. And I actually tried going back to sleep, but I couldn't get back to sleep. So, sadly, I think, I got another month of this. And then things can get really bad after that. So, I might need to see a lawyer. So I have to probably start researching that. So I think I'm going to go in. I need to get some stuff to clean up and get more kibble. So yeah, it looks like he actually has a lot of food left still, so it's going to take him a while. I think he's eating slower now that he threw up. Okay, folks, I'm going to stop it here. I might resume later when I bring out the kibble. Last time I think he waited for me, so... Okay, but if I don't, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, Scruffy. Still here, huh? So I'll give you more kibble. It looks like you ate your vomit. Okay. It looks like you ate all of it. I should still clean up, but... Okay. Put glove on just in case. Give him some more kibble. So, just, yeah, taking out the garbage, and I ate a little bit of my dinner. Didn't finish it. Try finishing my dinner after this, but yeah, I'm not feeling very hungry, so I'm thinking I might just refrigerate it and save it for tomorrow. Yeah, I've been meaning to take out the trash for a couple days now. I've been lazy. So it smells a little bit, all the vegetables I cut. I think it's been less than a week. Almost a week, but a little less. Yeah, so they're starting to smell. So I actually went through my first container. I finished it tonight. So it actually was not quite a week. So I think I went through it faster than I expected, because I kind of expected it actually to have more than my normal container, because this was a extra container I had to use, which is a much larger container, and I thought I had filled it up more than I filled up the standard container I used, and so I expected it to go longer than a week. So I'm not sure if it's because I used more, or there wasn't actually not as much in the container as I thought. So I changed the makeup of the recipe a little bit, since I added a whole bunch of different vegetables and more of them. So I think the last batch had the same problem, and I think I may have actually gone through the soup faster than I thought I expected, because all the big vegetables are big giant chunks, and they deplete the soup faster. So so container-wise, it's bulky, but it's not actually that dense. Okay, so I think Scruffy's done. So since he ate his vomit, he got more than a full meal. Let him drink his water, and then we'll go in. So he seems okay. So the vomit doesn't seem to have phased him. You walk away. You expect me to bring out more food. So that's all you're getting tonight. I lick the bowl. You do a very good job looking it clean, you know. Pets. Yeah, you look scared. He's a glutton. I think he wants to eat till he drops. Okay, looks like Scruffy is leaving, so I guess I'll leave too. Yeah, it's one of those weeks, huh? I feel like throwing up too. Well, thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye.